And we're back this time racing with Rory Alexander, a.k.a. Irius. And Rory has created something in this Forza stream, the Rory Alexander Forza Club in the Xbox Live, for a lot of his stream viewers and fans to be able to connect up. We all did, and some of us were able to join in races, and it was some of the cleanest races I've had on Forza yet. I was going to post a video working on DaVinci to do some editing, but it's causing me nothing but trouble.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. It. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Thing doesn't suck, but I had a lot of trouble with it. So I'll get back to that. We're going to do this live instead. So today's race, 4 laps Le Mans in the rain. I'm in the Corvette. I believe Rory was in the Aston. Let's check out the action. Actually,
All right.
I'll be recording this live.
Good showing.
With OBS.
Don't expect to win, but let's just
Spoke
do
with
well.
Rory in his stream today. He said no problem going ahead and using some of his footage. As we all know, Forza has 0 replays still, 3 updates in. So I was able to record some footage off of his stream. Now I'm just going to sync up 2 views here. Go. So,
why is this always happening?
Should be synced up. Got off to a fairly clean start. Maintaining position. Got a few things to talk about with pressure and heart pressure. There goes Rory in front there. I'm going to be showing you a few different looks today. Look at Rory's angle. There I am in the rear view. Peeking, killing cones. Into the straight. Onto the rumbles. Maintain some speed, but Rory's going to get eaten up here. About 4 cars behind Rory in the rear view. Behind what I believe is this McLaren coming through. Got a clean pass, but I knew the braking zone was going to come up, and I am not going to be the one that takes Rory out. Not in a lobby full of viewers watching this live. And that's what I was talking about with the pressure. Alright, well, was up.
Cheating that I have Rory's live feed in my ear?
Yeah. It is a delay though, so I guess it's not cheating. It's synced up now, but that's because I've copied his stream from YouTube and using the footage there. So the first chicane. Everyone's pretty clean. A few cone deaths on the side of the road there. And through. Leaving going to get a pass on Rory here. Here's Rory's perspective in his rear view. At the outside, tried to give him some room before I came back over. Got a good one coming up on lap 3, I believe it was, coming out of that hard right corner. We'll be getting to that later in the lap. In the race. Excuse me. Get a little track boundary there, barely. Had some trouble getting by that Bentley, but of course I didn't want to hit anybody, so I was braking a little more cautiously than maybe I would have. I've been trying real hard to keep my score, my safety rating up to an S. Not easy. Make sure I get the volume up right here. Yep, had to brake a little bit there. See what Rory's doing here. Watch this. I gave this guy a little bump view. Tucked back in. Just let him know I'm there. This is the only way to get a replay right now, I found in Forza. We're 3 updates in, and still the replay function seems non-existent. Someone sent a message down below and something's changed on that as of maybe yesterday. So I copied Rory's stream, took some video clips out of that, and during his live stream this morning, Friday morning, I was able to get a message through to him, and he said it's okay to use his footage, trying to use it sparingly. But this was, honestly, one of the best races I've had in Forza to date. People were consciously driving well, but safely. Braking was happening. I mean, this is a wet race, and in my area where I've been, in the 4 cars ahead, 4 cars behind, I can see I've not seen any major wrecks. Bentley got a little out of shape from Rory. And if I remember correctly, I'm going to get another pass on him on the straight. The Corvette that I'm driving seems to be pulling a little hard on the straight. And of course, I have, not only do I get the draft, but I'm not also peeking over a chat every other second and communicating with the fans, which, Rory, your ability to do that is crazy. I need to keep my eyes glued on the road, and even then I'm still having trouble. Rory missed a gear there, I believe. Or hit the rev limiter. Just get a peek, let him know I'm there again, but back off. Again, do not be the guy to take Rory out. That was the biggest pressure, and when you're in front of him, and you know that he's directly behind you, you realize there's 600 people watching you race, criticizing your corner, your line. Missed that apex cliff. But honestly, the best racing I've done. This was just so much fun. I have another race. I'm going to work on that video later on in the afternoon on the new track. At the moment, the name slips my mind. Got a pass on Rory there. Just in time for the braking zone. Cones everywhere. And this is a lot of rain, but you'll see right around when I pit in between 3rd and 4th lap, I could have come out in slicks and I would have had a slightly stronger finish. You'll see that towards the end. But right now, buckets, puddles, absolute wet tire conditions. Going into the hard brake. I don't think this is the lap. No, it is the next lap. I'm going to have a little bit of an issue here. Rory notices it, makes a nice comment. It's good. We turn the volume up for that. So keeping up with this Bentley, all right. It's definitely fast, but this Corvette, I don't know. Raced with it recently. I was using a Ford GT a lot. I also loved the new Mercedes AMG when it first came out. That definitely seemed a little OP. Oh, that AMG though, it does sound good. That is one of the better sounding cars. That V8 sings. A little out of line there. Rory's still right in my rear view. Here it is. This is the moment. I get ghosted right here. Fortunate ghosting.
Didn't want to be in the middle of that guy when he came back on.
Fortunate ghosting from Rory. Yeah, what happened there was, you know how when you go off track, they ghost. I considered going just hammer down, trying to drive through him, but I knew he was getting up to speed, and any split second he was about to go solid, and we would have had a bad crash. I knew Rory was right there. I didn't want to take anybody out, so I came off, broke, stayed tight with him. I'm still right, and you can see in Rory's rear view here. I'm still right with the Porsche. Rory in that Porsche pit, so I'm gonna bump up a few spots. Felt my tires were strong. They weren't overheating at all in any of the hard corners, so stayed up in the front pack. And the Bentley goes, and the Viper. Forgot about that moment. Double pass there, just on mistake. But I'm gonna eat it on a corner.
No one ahead of me. Let's try and get some time here.
Yep. Early on that comment. Hard, bad break right here.
Oh, ugly.
That's a good 1.5 lost there, probably. You'll see that makes a difference at the end, but again,
Just
epic
lost any time I could have made up on that pit, but that's okay.
We got clear track ahead of us. Unfortunately, no draft to get a little extra speed, but also no one to worry about for a lap. I know that Bentley's not going to catch back up with
We're up in
me.
P4.
P4
One
at the
pitted
moment.
behind me. Not everyone. We got. Who the hell is that?
That's when I
I
noticed
think it's 22 seconds ahead of me.
first
Let's
place.
see what car they're driving.
Definitely got a high-speed tune on that for these straights. Alright, I'm going to dress in while it's a little lonely here, or a little quiet in the track.
Definitely eat
I've
a little
been
more
recently
on that
trying to
corner.
work on not using as many assists, especially the braking line. I noticed most of the streamers, e-racers, of course nobody's using that. You gotta learn the track, know your braking points. As soon as this race started, I realized I was in the group with a lobby full of my fellow Rory fans. I put it back on to be safer. I am definitely going to be working hard on that. I also put track control back on full, again, just to make sure I didn't ruin somebody else's day. It's definitely something that is going to be my focus for a while. Don't mind being mid-pack, don't mind being towards the end of the race, but I want to work on learning all these tracks, learning my braking points for the different class races. And I know you're faster without the traction control, so working on a Logitech G920 with stock pedals, so that's gonna, it's a little tricky. The brake pedal's not the best, but practice. Viper's making a pull on me there. Nice braking, he got it down. This is a nice lap to be able to catch my breath after the first 2 laps, knowing I was right in stream with Rory and his view and everyone else's view. And try and duck under him here. Get a good exit. He's still on my side though, so brake a little early. Try and undercut him again, and nope, we're still there. He's got me. Oh, I tried to tuck him behind him. That was bad. Bumped him. Sorry, Jeep tuning. Just wanted to tuck in for the draft. Coming into the high-speed sections, I sacrificed some top-end speed on the straights for a little more downforce to be able to get some speed up through here, especially with the rain. As you can see, it's making a difference. He has not pitied it either, so he's burning up his tires more than I was, I'm thinking. A bad corner there. Lined up for the pit. His tires must just be smoked. I'm gonna pit here. Had a split-second decision to go with wets or softs. Could have gone softs, and it might have gave me, a couple of extra seconds, made a difference in the finishing. But I stayed wets. The dynamic weather system seems pretty effective in this game. topping off fuel.
Still too wet. I'm not
That's been
doing
my
softs.
strategy. I learned in ACC. You know, go out with
sticking
just
with
as
the
much fuel as
wets.
you need to get you to the pits. It literally will take 0.32 seconds
Come on.
to
Come
add the
on,
gas
get out of
over
there.
just tires. Wow, that's probably the difference that it was, and why my tires were lasting on those last few
Somewhere
corners
right
better
around
than that
Rory.
Viper.
This feed's a little choppy. Apologize.
So
but
Rory's
it's not
coming
my
out.
Feed.
Here I come out of the pits, and I'm gonna tuck in right behind
There he
Rory.
is.
Oh, in that Porsche too. I forgot about the Porsche, or no, the Mercedes, the AMG. So when I got in that last lap while Rory was pitting, I came up to that corner, that second and a half, I would have been possibly right ahead of him coming out of the pits. But still, this is some just sick racing. Tucked well into the draft on the AMG. You can see the rain's dying down. By the end of this lap,
Maybe
you're
I
getting
could've
almost
come
dry
out
spots.
for the soft. I should have.
If you stayed in line, you were basically driving on just damp pavement. You could have gotten some time with the softs, but that's okay. Coming up on Rory here behind that Porsche. Oh, little tag there. That's okay. He stayed in shape. Oh, well, maybe not. Help me get around him. Come out of that chicane ahead of the AMG. I'm definitely too far for the draft here, but... Oh, someone's coming around me. I'm trying to get in the middle, give him some room. Nope, choose the other side.
Try the
tuck
inside
back in.
on here.
Yeah, that's right. Don't try the inside there.
You good? How are you?
Captain Slow, Top Gear fan. Love it.
Okay. Okay, I'm recording, but it's okay.
Yes.
Wife stopped in there for a second.
I thought I'd give it a go. Plus, I want to try and qualify.
Good exit. On the power. You can see here already, you could be on the softs in this. You stayed in line in the softs, you'd be eaten up in
Sorry,
the
buddy.
corners.
Didn't even see you there.
Yeah, I forgot that guy was there. That was mine. Pole
Something
position
bad
won
must
the
have
last
happened in
race.
pole position because he got first place last time.
Yeah, he was just killing it on the last
Oh,
race.
buddy, slow down a little early.
Yeah,
How do you get pole position braking that badly?
Did I get a penalty there? I heard a click. Might have tickled the track boundary. Just a little tickle. That pole position's catching Rory.
Good job,
here.
Rory.
On the side.
To be fair, I am racing with 100% concentration. Rory's talking
I think I
to
tagged Rory
probably
here.
600-700 people right now. So diving up the inside's almost not even fair.
Little bump.
Taking the sign off the dress on, of course. And I'll be doing a couple of, Golden sensors as well. And of course, I'll be having. Now, I'll tell you what my Indian
Got a
order
little
is.
steady cliff.
Chicken tikka masala and dress hot.
It happens.
Because I like the yogurtness of the tikka masala. I don't
Oh,
like
oh.
the spice. So I haven't got
Sorry.
Then I will be having pilau rice and steady cliff.
Yeah.
Steady cliff. Sorry.
A quinoa.
Sorry.
That was funny. Coming into the end of the race.
I will be having
Holding
holding
my line because I know there's nothing to gain, only everything to lose. And don't get another track penalty. And we are across the line at Le Mans, racing in Rory Alexander's fan club. That was fantastic. It was some of the cleanest racing I've seen. Competitive, tight. I'm not sure what happened behind me. I was mid-pack with Rory through the entire race. It was exciting to see myself on his feed later on and remembering how much, get the heart going knowing he is driving right behind me. Sure, I see one person in my rear view, but his feed is like 600 people watching me. Pressure was on, but it was so much fun. Keep it up. Wednesdays and Thursdays. I know those are Rory's days. Please, Rory, again, thank you for all the work you do. Great content. I enjoy watching your feed. Please like and subscribe to Rory. His channel, Rory Alexander, also known as ERES. He streams 5 days a week. One of my favorites. Thanks again for watching my content. Please, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Gonna be more content coming. Just starting out, doing my best. Improvement every day. And again, thank you, everybody. Cheers, and have a Merry Christmas.